Okay, so everything should be working, I think. Hopefully, maybe. Just stocks. Like stream laptop. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing, but I think I'm doing something. Hmm. Okay, just in case, I'm going to like join on my join the stream on my phone. Hopefully, display capture. Okay, so my mic is working. I hopefully fixed the audio a bit, so. Okay, let's just increase the size by a small bit. nobody should be seeing anything, right? So. Options. Oh boy, I sure wish I spoke Korean. Okay, so English, I guess. Yay. Language can only be changed on the title screen. Well, that sucks. Display tooltips. Okay. Backer abnormalities. Backer abnormalities would just be. What's up, Aiden? Thanks for joining the stream, bro. Currently, I'm having some really cool issues. Resolutions. Okay, window that might actually work. Okay, so as everything seems to be like tied to whether or not OBS Studios is currently active right now. So like right now I don't think I can actually configure this stuff so I can see the chat. And we'll have to work on that another day, but like right now I do not care. It's not like I can really do anything, so I might as well just make it windowed. So just like use my phone for chat. Oh, we fucking with English, right? Yeah. Also, I'm not sure like what degree of input delay there is or whatever. No, input delay isn't the right word, but like the latency and stuff. Just play the game already. Okay, fine. Okay, tutorial management. So the reason I wanted to play this game was because I like reading the SCP wiki. Okay. Well, manager, welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. You're responsible for managing the abnormalities we have and ensuring we meet the daily energy quota. So just imagine, like, the SCP Foundation, except, okay, what am I supposed to do? Okay, oh, alright, I already have those controls. You hold for your, okay, an agent, some information about them will be shown. What kind of weapon? Smash? No, bro! The stream just started. I'm not in the mood to just, like, try another, like, 2 minutes trying to build a goon corner. Alright. Well done. The information displayed in the panel on the right is related to the selected agent. There's nothing off about this place. Okay, so maybe we do have a couple of, demons or whatever. But it's fine. Some of this information is vital, such as their statistics and ego equipment. Please view the section in the manager's manual titled Agents for more details about what this information means. So pretty much like, the agents are pretty much just like the people who actually, fight the abnormalities and the quirks, clerks do whatever. They just do stuff. I don't care, man. The bar on the top left displays the amount of energy you need to collect. And then the top right has what missions you are able to attempt. A company produces energy when a project is called positive. I'm not trying to pronounce that ever. Is released by an abnormality. An abnormality generates PE boxes while it's being worked on. Please click on the containment unit holding an abnormality with the primary mouse button L and B. Wow. Since you have yet to unlock any information about this abnormality, you have no way of knowing whether or not it will shred you to bits. So anyways, in order to learn this information about like which work types they like or not, an agent will need to perform work with it. So just try instinct. So instinct works as satiates and abnormalities, psychological needs and desires. I probably pronounced that peanuts. Yeah, I agree. I agree, man. Okay, so like the stream layout, because I messed it up and did not in fact save my layout when I was transferring to OBS. So I did mess up some stuff that I can't unmess up, so that sucks. Now please, when agent conducts instinct work, their fortitude will increase at the end of the day, raising their health points. So there are like a couple different stats. Higher stats equals influence higher other stats, and you get those stats which increase the higher other stats by work that you get what I'm saying? Now please click on the agent. Hey, buddy. Do your job. Okay. Okay, arrival slow. Okay. Alright, so my mic and desktop audio are like really close together. This game's just about anomaly hunting. Yeah, sort of. If your employee is not mentally ready, abnormalities may appear more frightening or disturbing to them. As such, they may receive fear damage, which will lower their sanity points. Employees of a lower grade will take more damage from encounters with abnormalities of higher risk levels. No need to get careless now. So it's not really necessarily about abnormality hunting, so it's just sort of like trying to make sure the abnormalities don't breach, and if they breach, try to like not immediately die. One of the reasons I wanted to play this game was because SCP Wiki, because I like reading. So just imagine like the SCP Foundation accepts capitalism. Abnormalities released when agents work with them, and we collect this into what we call E-boxes. Depending on how the agent performs during the work progress, the abnormality will either respond positively or negatively. So when it reacts positively, we get positive, which produces a green E-box. However, if the abnormality reacts negatively, it will release negative instead and damage the agent. I can barely hear you. Okay, alright. Okay, so I did, hold on. Okay, I increased the mic to, I'm sorry, but turn that down. I can barely hear you. Alright. Okay. Alright, so that's like the general area that I've reached. Okay, 34.9. Negative 34.9. Thank you, baby. You're welcome, I guess. Okay, however, please keep in mind that when an agent's health or sanity drops carelessly, the work process will be terminated. Yeah. Or if that, okay. Great job. An abnormality's mood might change depending on the outcome of the work done with it. This outcome can be predicted based on the amount of PE boxes retained during the work progress. An abnormality typically has three states of response: good, neutral, and bad. Depending on the outcome, it may use a special ability or try to escape. So, so they can kill you. They will kill you. Alright. When the work process is completed, the PE boxes are collected. In addition to PE boxes, it counts towards the daily energy quota. They also produce a set of PE boxes unique to them. They are then stored into the unique PE box counter, which can be used to unlock more of an abnormality's information or to extract ego equipment. Also, after work has been completed, you can also just... you cannot send an agent to work with it for some time. So you can send your agents to work with other people or let them heal up. Whenever the department regenerator gauge fills completely, employees in the main room will be healed. Okay, so... Wow. Hey, buddy, you should go here. I'll try ordering an agent to work with a new... Okay, click on them, and then click on, and then right mouse button to... Yeah. Still don't know much about the abnormality, so... Insight. Insight improves living conditions. Ensuring containment units are on optimal commission. Give me a second, bro. Downloading Chinese on my phone. Why are you downloading Chinese on your phone? But sure, I guess. Okay, when an agent performs insight work, their prudence will increase at the end of the day, raising their sanity points. So instinct helps with health. Prudence helps with staying sane. Right, so, okay. Work success unknown. This is way too efficient. Why do these things? Okay, if you have a problem with your job, then leave. Seems as likes people, circles around and around, center of the earth. Very sad that Orga has to leave so soon. We seem to have collected a sufficient number of this abnormalities P boxes. It's time to learn about observation. These what? Okay. At the time, it only shows the subject number instead of the name. But once you actually get the basic information, name. We still don't know anything about it. Cool. You need to spend some of the unique PE boxes to gain specific information. And then... Oh. Okay, standard training dummy rabbit. Okay. Xiao Hongshu. Yeah, I think like this game is actually in Korean, or at least like the title page was in Korean. Details and tips concerning the management of the abnormality are displayed here. There's something the abnormality dislikes that can result in a decrease of its counter. Just like the SCP wiki, they have to use like ancient mythical like terms. Safe, Euclid, and Keter, bro. What the hell, man? Can cause problems with the rest of our energy production. Okay, read, unlock information. Okay, how the abnormality works to different work types is here. The greater the preference for a certain work type, the more successful it will be. Number on the left indicates the virtual level an agent needs to perform that level of work. Right. Continuing on, this area shows the maximum growth counter, and it also informs you about whether they're capable. Be right back, chat. Alright. So, whether or not they're able to escape or their damage resistance is. Yay, When you fully unlock a section of the encyclopedia, the observation level of the abnormality will increase. This will provide additional benefits when working with the abnormality, such as an increased work speed or success rate. Okay, so the more we know, the better. Cool. And for ego weapon, we just have a hammer. Okay, then we can become available at the cost of its unique P boxes. Ego weapons are power. Okay, sure. Let's just get a hammer. Also, ego suits, pretty much the same as ego weapons, except I'm back. So. And also, cool thing about this armor, certain damage will make you more vulnerable to it. For example, if someone gets pale damage, they die. They're going to die. Yeah. Hold on. Here you can feel what ego gift abnormality may present. This information is unlocked. Each time an agent finishes the process, they will have the possibility of receiving the ego gift displayed here. Please note that the chances of this... Okay, so sometimes abnormalities will give gifts to whoever's working with them. Got it. Okay, let's look at the story records. You can read through the observation records of an abnormality. Then new lines will be added as your observation level increases. Okay, it's chosen to be used for training as it's the most docile and tame of any of the abnormalities we've extracted. Okay, so apparently it's called a training W rabbit. Doesn't seem to enjoy carrots. I wonder like where all of these animal and food related shrubs came from. Likes people. If it escapes, it will just follow people. Cool. Yay, wait, info, yay. Okay, also prefers attachment work. This game was this Korean. Konnichiwa! The chances of that being a slur are kind of high, but I do not care. If YouTube is not paying me, I do not care. Hey, buddy. Okay, compared to everyone else, why are you... Okay, hey, move here. I can just make people move. Cool. Anyways, buddy. Okay. Additional parts of the basic information are shown here, which can be useful. Okay. Outcome ranges are pretty much like... So if we get 0 to 3 PE boxes per Evorn. Good for you, man. Just good for you. Hey, time to do some attachment work. Seeing as you have learned a preference for the attachment work, the success rate will have... Hey, buddy. Work. Each time an agent enters a containment unit to work with a abnormality or the clove... What? Why did you not mention the meltdown gauge earlier? Why? Angela, why? Okay, when the gauge fails completely, clove meltdown will occur throughout the facility. The number on the right gauge indicates the number of containment units that will be affected. Affected containment units will receive a meltdown alarm and have an alert around them. When a meltdown occurs, this timer will slowly drop until it reaches 0. The meltdown can be resolved by performing works with the abnormalities whose containment units are affected. If the meltdown is not dismissed within the time limit, force of energy that we have collected will be lost. Cool. And also a clove counter of the containment unit will drop to 0. And pretty much what it means is that when that counter drops to 0, it's going to breach. There are going to be lots of dead people. Lots of them. Prevent this from happening. I don't want to. Each time a meltdown occurs, the meltdown level increases. Okay, Aiden, why did you send me that? But why, man? Okay. Yay. The manual. And then we can just press the button. And any agent who has performed work will have their status values increase according to the work types they performed. And then after these values pass a certain point, their corresponding virtue level will increase. Which can also increase if their virtues are high enough. And then they'll be promoted. Cool. Yay. Check your messages. I already checked them. Why? You'll also receive lob. Yay. Reward. Yay. 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 I don't care. Reveal any missions you managed to successfully complete. Okay. And then you can restart, or dead agents and lost ego equipment will be recovered. But you lose anomaly observations, PE boxes, extracted ego equipment, and promotions earned if you begin the day anew. Alright. Please click on the button to skip to the next day. I will deployment. Yeah. When a mission is complete, research. Okay, the proposals for departments' various research projects are displayed at the start every day during deployment. And then we just drag the stuff. Okay. Hey, buddy. Okay. Recall how you were rewarded a lob for your skill during management. You can see the total amount of lobotomy points you have. Shut your bitch ass up. What did I do to you, man? Okay. Okay. I don't want to hire new people. I guess I will. Never mind. What kind of haircut is this? Absolutely atrocious haircut. You can adjust your virtues by clicking on the arrows next to stage 1. Okay. And also you can adjust your virtues and stuff. Hey, more health now. It does make them okay. Higher values, more money. And then higher. I don't like you, Quinn. I don't like you. Also, you can just fortify them. Cool. Okay. Cost additional points to do so. And then we just drag them over to the control team. Yay. My balls itch. Good for you, man. I didn't need to hear that, but good for you. Okay, yay, ego list button, alright. Yay. Okay, I'm not giving it to Quinn, I'm giving it to you. I'm just going... Oh. And then ego suits, and then... I don't want to. Okay, fine. I don't want to give anything to Quinn. I hate Quinn. Yay. Bye. Yay. Not necessary to clear every mission that you have, but it's recommended to handle them soon. No. Last thing, if you have any further questions, the manual. Okay, how to deal with emergencies. Why did you have to say that, man? You didn't have to say that, man. Okay, alright. Yep. I forgot the W. I don't care if you forgot, bro. Why you didn't have to say that? Want me to explain how a manager should? Yep. So if you don't ever clove meltdown, or just or just uh uh uh. So what happens to 0? Okay. Repression work. Okay, everyone is gone. You just got replaced. Hey, buddy, do your job. Do your job. Yay. Hey. Uh-oh, it's broken out. Okay, so, cool. No escape. So we need to suppress it. Okay, 4 different damage types. Red decreases health. White decreases sanity. Black, which decreases both. And pale, which does not care about health because it does percentage-based damage. Okay, so absolutely wonderful. Okay, agents equipped with ego can also utilize these 4 damage types. And also, abnormalities have a set of defenses for these damage types. Some forms of attack might be weak, others might be fatal. And also, you can suppress an abnormality more effectively when your agents actually do their job. Okay, deals red damage and is weak to white damage. Alright. Yeah, how convenient, man. How convenient, man. Okay, another thing, if an agent is using an ego weapon whose grade is higher than the abnormality's risk level, they'll deal more damage to the abnormality and take less damage as well. However, this does not apply. Cool. Okay. While the suppression UI is on display, take note of what ego each agent has equipped with before sending them in combat. And also check up on their defenses. Okay. Okay, Archer just do something, bro. Turn face to face. Okay, boys, I'll be back. I'm going to play some JJS. Alright, bye. I'm going to ignore that last bit, but bye. I don't care. So, fear damage. So if the risk level is high while the agent's level is low, can also cause a heavier strain on the person's mind and just make them what's saying? Okay, cool. Hey buddy, hurry up. Ow. Okay. It appears that this okay. Alright, good to know if an agent dies, their ego is gone too. Yeah, you should have told me that earlier. That would have been like really cool. Okay, clicking and dragging on down. Clicking and dragging on down. Hey, Ara, it would be cool if you actually helped with the abnormality. I don't know what I'm supposed to do because I think I have a big case of stupid dum-dum syndrome. Okay, so, Ara, you see that? What am I supposed to do, man? Okay, so, okay, fine. Okay. I think I might be stupid. Hey, so... Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm just going to read the guide, man. Where's the guide, man? Okay. Story. A couple different endings, which is actually wonderful because I can milk this for subscribers. Codex and abnormality dissolution. I don't have anything. Just going to do the first day. Start a new game. Yeah. It's been 30 minutes of straight yap. I'm sorry. Okay. Feeds on the evil that seeps out during conversations between people. That's totally not ominous at all. Hello. X. I give you a warm welcome to Lobotomy. I am your advisor and secretary. Yeah. Please have no worry in speaking with me or asking any questions. I don't care, man. It's quite rare for an AI to have a name. Shut up. Manager, manual, sure. Risk levels. Okay. Zayn is not really a problem. Tef is a bit of a problem. He is more of a problem. Wow is more of a problem. Smash! Stop! Okay. Regulation deploying employees. Fucking hold. Suppress. Oh, okay. Okay, what do you mean bullets? Management of the day. Can you no? Okay, a memory repository will be imprinted every 5 days. Like retrying a single day, rewinding to it will maintain all unlocked observations. Stop! Okay, so it's just sort of like a restarting, except like more thorough, I guess. Each time you advance the next day, you get you can choose which abnormality to extract. And also, you can choose which department to expand. Cool. Describe where for. I was born from one of the wings of the world. It signifies that I am one of the best to exist in this age. I don't care, bro. I know what must be thinking. Bye. Alright, thanks for joining the stream, man. Thanks for, helping me try and configure my settings. Really appreciate it. I'll be back, though. Okay, good to hear. Bye. I know what must you be thinking. I know what Aiden's thinking right now. Did I show you that I look too human to be an AI? However, there's a great difference between us. I am bound here. I cannot go wherever I please like you do. I may be able to operate the systems of this corporation to open a door or prepare a cup of coffee for you, but I cannot take a step outside of this building to bask in the sunlight or feel the gentle breeze. Okay, you're totally not going to be like the villain of this story, right? Totally. Now, Now, in regards to my appearance, as you can see, the color of my hair is after the morning sky after a light shower. I don't care. Taken from the wisest person in the world, most beautiful. I don't care about you at all. So shut up. Don't worry, that was a joke. There can be no such person on this earth. My appearance was designed with attractiveness to the largest number of people possible in mind. Okay, maybe your appearance should be based on whatever keeps me and everyone else from dying the most brutal deaths. Maybe that's what your design should be based off of. If the way I look is pleasing to your eye, then I am working as intended. I mean, like, there's a certain someone in this chat that does believe you're pleasant to the eye. Moving on, artificial intelligence is much more efficient in comparison to humans in terms of multitasking, and thus in the majority of work fields. No, you aren't. I'm able to handle the work of several dozen people at once. Well, in that case, can you, take over my job? I don't want to do this. I'm sure many people have lost their jobs because of me. Okay, can I lose my job? It's such a shame. Well, enough with introductions. Is there anything that you would like to know? Company. That's not a bad thing to ask about. Let me put it this way. The world is constantly growing, and demand for energy is exponentially increasing as technologies advance. All conventional energy sources combined cannot sustain the world further. In search of a solution, we happened to stumble upon mysterious beings simply dubbed abnormalities. Then we figured out that energy could be harvested from these abnormalities via a special method. To isolate them in a controlled environment, and then to harvest energy from them. Our corporation became one of the wings of the world for a discovery that benefits humanity in two ways. Once you are fully placed into this role as the manager, you'll be able to access all current information from an encyclopedia. Very important. I don't care. Okay, I don't care. It's a task of your subordinates to. You have joined a company at opportune moment, by the way. Lobby Corporation is always looking for ways to improve its harvesting process. Why am I having a stroke, man? Our systems are continually updated to support this. Speaking of which, there was a new update to the system right before you arrived. That means the working conditions have been improved upon compared to those of your predecessors. Think of it as a small welcoming gift. Best of luck for us. I was just about to mention you. You don't understand the concept of patience, do you? Pardon my manners, manager. I was talking to one of the other AIs that work here. I should introduce her to you. The facility is a huge one, and even I would have trouble managing it on my own, so I'm determined that there should be another AI. More AI. For it to be considered the cerebrum, it would be the cerebral. Naturally, of course, it should be your most trustworthy and capable companion among all the AIs. Well, shall we greet her now? You can hear rush footsteps from behind. So are they holograms or something? As soon as this person shows up on the screen, I know that Aiden is going to rejoin and say horrible things. Manager. Arrived just on time, right? The time is only about 1 minute late. You're an AI, right? So just saying, couldn't you, theoretically just, teleport here because you technically have no physical form? You PMO. TS PMO. Well, I guess it still counts as on time. Congratulations on joining, I do not want to disturb this touching moment. Every second counts. Make your introduction as brief as possible and go prepare for the meeting. Seems Miss Angela isn't good, but hey, at least the other Sephiroth are looking forward to meeting you. Well, maybe not all of them. My name is Malkov. I'm in charge of control team. We're the control team. We have control in team. I'll try my best to help you by improving the basic functions of the facility. I'm sure you're a bit nervous right now. It takes a bit of time to get used to things around here. I know from experience. You haven't even been born. You are a godless creation. But don't worry, I'll be sure to help you. I'm not exactly the best at everything. I used to be a problem. With 2 buttons onto a shirt in the wrong direction, or add salt instead of sugar to food. Still, you can do it just like I managed to. I'm sure you will succeed, manager. I'll give you an easy task. It's just your first day here. I wish you the best of luck. I can't take it anymore. Manager, you're in there, right? Let's get out of here. Please, I know you're capable. You're the best. You can do anything. Why do you want to quit? Don't you like working here? don't you? Every day here is a delight for me. It's so horrible, I can't take it. Living here is normal. Do you really think you can't handle it? Please, I don't want to be here. Let me out of here. Manager, even though you're the head of this facility, that employee belongs to my department, so I believe I can take care of this. Let me handle this, please. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Please don't be alarmed. These kinds of things happen quite often. Alright, must be the first time you've seen something like this. Usually Miss Angela or I handle this kind of stuff. It's just a tiny hiccup, nothing for you to worry about. Okay, did he die? Okay, complete free work processes with the abnormality. Okay. Okay, currently I only have access to the control team. Okay, are we ready to open up the control department? Yeah. Sure. And then... Oh yeah, right, that's the memory repository mentioned. We have a grand total of 1 employee. Okay, I'm just going to... I'm going to have 2 people. I could hire 1 more, but I don't feel like it. Hi guys, well, I can probably tell people that I've joined the wing. Hey, do your job. Okay, what is that? What is that? Okay, instinct, I guess. Okay. Hey, Okay. We don't know anything about it at all, so this could be an Aleph, and I could be dead as soon as this thing breaches. Okay, mentally click its teeth, nothing to worry about. Witnesses to so many reveres it. I failed to elicit a response from it. Only those who deceive themselves can live truly happy lives. Ignorance is bliss. Okay. Neutral. I guess. Insight, maybe? Hey, Juliet, can you hurry up? Can you hurry up, Juliet? Juliet, I didn't hire you just so that you could slack, Juliet. Okay, testing neurotic skills, sentience and selective memory. Floats gently into air, moving sluggishly. 0303 is your Punisher. As Juliet's work proceeded, 0303 did not respond at all. To be wearing the belt bear pain is half the atonement. Now that we have acquired more than half the energy, okay, the news have been late for all the energy. Okay, any energy we have is too much. Alright, mind if I actually... Okay. So work damage light, which means it does do damage to sanity. Okay. And also it's Zayn, which means it can benefit people, so... Okay, good to know that I'm not going to immediately die. Free. And nobody died. Isn't that wonderful? Yep. Let's proceed. People have been committing sins since long ago. Why do they commit sins, knowing it's wrong? He was so talkative before, yet in the end, loneliness is okay. However, the curse continues eternally, not broken. Okay, currently there's like nobody in the chat right now, except for myself. I'm going to pray and hope that this is face the fear, build the future. That's the motto of our founder, the one who we refer to as A. Okay, so I'm X, the founder is A, really creative names. Tell me, if you had to choose one, what part of the motto do you prefer? Build the future. The future is inevitable, but ever undecided. One may simply lie atop the sand of the future, or they may shape it with purpose. Lobotomy Corporation is harvesting technologies we have discovered are such a... Please excuse my lack of vocabulary. It's simply remarkable. These technologies could be the salvation of mankind. With these, we will mold the future, creating brand new paths. Okay. Yep, sure. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to hire like just going to get a guy with slightly higher health. I mean, like, we got fortitude and prudence, but didn't really say what temperance and justice did. We're gonna have to check the manual for that, probably. Okay. Information. Okay. So fortitude, more fortitude equals more sanity. Work speed and success rate increase for temperament, and also more attack speed and movement speed for justice. Yay, let's begin. What the fuck is that? Okay, I'm just going to have this expendable guy over here, just... I don't know, just like do insight. And you, over here. Repression. Oh. Repression, okay, insight. What is this? Hey, so do your job now. Okay. Okay. So appalled by its grotesque appearance, it repeatedly tries to kill itself. The curse has existed for centuries, inflicting agony upon many unfortunate victims. Death is another form of joy brought by birth. Okay, how did you do such a horrible job? Okay. So in general, prefers attachment work, I guess. trust you. Can't get basic information right now. Instinct went horribly, so repression, maybe? One sin, hundreds of good deeds awaits humanity's sin. Oh shit. We have to like work on it or else please check how much working time we have left for today. Possible. Okay. One sin and hundreds of good deeds will restore the employee's mental state when the work result is good. And after the maximum number of PE boxes was produced, restore the mental health of every employee in the department. It feeds on the evil that seeps out during conversations between people. The assigned employee must kneel before it and present their evil by confessing their sins to it. Small wire. So there are 3 different levels of sins. Small lie, more serious sins, or sins so profound that they cannot be shared. It would be really cool if we got like someone to do I don't know, attachment work on it. Hey buddy, hurry up. Hurry up, buddy. Searches for someone to lift Beauty and the Beast. Tef. Self-loathing abnormality that spends every day letting out miserable screams. Wishes to break the cycle of the curse, but there's no way to. Beauty was once a fair lady with charming green eyes. I can see the green eyes over here. One day, this poor lady learns of a job opening at the manor of the Count, with promise of hefty payment. The Count had a monstrous appearance. Let's say anyone who dares to enter this manor is never seen again. Must be that hideous monster preying on people. With that fond mind, she brought a very sharp knife with her. Okay. Can't unlock anything. Committing repression work. Repression work has the best energy results, but does have some side effects to the health of the abnormality. Can't do escape information. think I have an eye for people. We can finally take a break. How about any work other than repression was found to improve health? After repeated repression work, Beauty and the Beast had collapsed with a weak moan on the floor. Once it had passed, Gifson, who had carried out the work progress process, began to suffer unidentifiable symptoms. Soon, Beauty and the Beast was born anew. Okay, so, okay, so good to know. So a repression work does have the highest amount of boxes. However, using it too much can result in the person who was doing it just dying. Let's count what's going on. Yay, we mission. Yay. Nobody died. Yay. Woohoo. Alright, my mic's working fine. Good to know. Life is only granted to those who hold no fear of death. It's a good day. Are you so shy today? I was so talkative before. Okay, the description here just sounds really ominous, so I will probably end up dying, but hopefully that won't be bad. Greetings, manager. It marks 3 days now that you have worked here. Number 3 is a mysterious one. In age-old fables, it is common for mysterious entities to appear and tell their protagonists to utter free wishes. Sadly, I am not a mage or billionaire that can grant your wishes. However, I do happen to know what your predecessors wished for. There were many aspirations. Common among them was the seeking of some kind of growth, to lead a company to prosperity, to achieve spiritual maturity, you name it. Each I wanted to flower in a different way. Which of those two would you want? The spirit to mature. Come to think of it, there was another manager who gave me such an answer. As you know, spiritual is a rather obsolete term in today's world, so I asked them for a definition of spirit. That manager told me, well, I virtually do not recall the details. Even AI cannot store every bit of data. Cool, yeah. So you may be asking yourself if your predecessors managed to fulfill their wish. I suppose what happened to the others is not important after all. I do promise to cheer you on for your journey to your final goal, though. There was a bit of a confusion last time, wasn't there? Usually I'm in charge of the security of your office. However, it seems that I heard a control team employee has resigned from the corporation. Good job. You do know what it means to resign here in the company, don't you? I'll take that as a no. I do sometimes miscalculate what information I should deliver to you and what I shouldn't. Some aspects of our company, cool. We have a variety of roles here. It's like a warehouse role. Now imagine that one of the actors decides to leave the stage because they didn't like their role. The actors have played their predetermined part in the predetermined timing before making their exit stage left. To leave the stage without fulfilling their part means that the life of the role's actor are finished. That's what we mean when we say someone resigns. Great job! Yeah, I knew you could do. Never guessed how much I rooted for you back there. As for me today. Okay. We covered a joint emergency. Not a single dropout or injury. Everyone did a good job. Not to say that it was perfect though. By the way, manager, have you seen something creepier than abnormalities? Okay. What do you mean? Drills do no good when you encounter them, since we don't have enough data on them. We always have to stay alert. No matter how meticulous our plan is, can't control the unknown. Sometimes, when I encounter them, I get a strange feeling. It's not like fear or anything, some other sensation. Uh-oh, the music is getting scary. Strange, isn't it? I feel nauseous, like something within me is palpating out of control, and it feels like I'm no longer myself. Okay, describe it. Like something is wriggling inside of me, little by little. Okay, get good work results. Okay, little by little. Yeah. Okay, cross-divisional work orders behind departments. Okay, beepers will be provided that can notify people to return to their department. Deploy command might be good later on. Okay, what's I don't like the name Rogan. Can I change your? Fine. You're hired, man. You're hired. You know nothing about it, so. I'm going to get as long as we don't do Beauty and the Beast, too much shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay, that's not an abnormality. That's just someone's grandma. We took someone's grandma off the side of the road. Okay. Attachment. Okay, mediocre result. Didn't it say repression would be like the best one? Never mind, I guess. Numerous stories once fascinated people, but after a long time a curse has seeped into her tales. Okay, so... Okay, can't escape, so I just, like, wasted stuff on there. Also, I don't have, like, enough... Let's check how much working time we have left for today. I don't care about how much working time we have. Work. Okay, instinct. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, let's just pause and read that. An abnormality other than it is worked with to clove counter lowers. Okay. Clove counter reaches 0, black shapes form. It's all to piles up, it sticks to people. Fuck you, grandma. Okay, escape information. None escaping. So we'll just get Rogan to do insight, I guess. But I think that, like, whatever this is going to be like a ticking time bomb. Right, I don't have, like, enough. Oh, Rogan's gone mad. Oh. Okay. Save me? No. This shit can't control him. I want to go home. No. You're not going home. So if it does escape at all, I want to go home? Too bad. Okay, we got... Wait, what do you mean someone died? Rogan died. Okay. Okay. At least everyone else is alive, but Rogan's dead. That's crazy. This bracelet shall not forgive those who hold greed in their hearts. Thus it must only be worn by those in true need. Eventually, I'm just going to do that one in the middle. You take pride in what you do here. If not, this recent news will likely change your mind. After your arrival, Brave energy output has increased by 13%. If you still don't feel the significance of this figure, then let me add that it's a record-breaking percentage. How do you feel? I can take pride in that. Ever since you began working here, the company has been taking strides in improvement. This means you are performing your role well. It shows that there will be only good news. Seen such as myself, it's good to know that you're happy with your work. I remember your face the very first time you came here. So withdrawn, face all gray and grim. And we're all nervous about my presence. Don't worry, it's okay for you to be happy now. Today's a rather special day. Do you see that bottle of champagne on the table? Allow me to pour you a glass. Today's occasion. It's not something that's monumental as someone's birthday, the company's day of founding. You lost an employee for the first... Okay, so we're just celebrating that guy's death. In fact, many more to follow. I'm just telling you. I didn't know the risk from the beginning. The company grows fertilized by your sacrifice. Simple as that. Sure, they would have felt proud of themselves as they took the final breath. Then their deaths. No, can you? No, stop. If I pop this bottle of champagne, 3 tears for. I don't want to drink right now. Oh, do you want to save it for later? That's fine. There will be many more. I don't want to tell. However, please refrain from drinking alone when I'm not around. The toast is only worthy when there's a companion around to clink glasses together. Wait, a guy died. A guy's dead. His blood is on my hands, and you're trying to get me to drink wine. No. Okay. Okay, I'm going to get like a couple more people. Okay, complete. Complete 4. Good result. Okay. I'm gonna get someone attachment, right? Because like it's a grammar, right? So I can't tell like if attachment's going to be any good, but I'm going to hope it's going to be good. Meanwhile, I'm going to get another person to do words usage. Soul faded away in solitude long ago. Alright, we got another good result. I'm going to get another ego suit. So did use that, right? Okay, stats regarding justice will increase greatly when it's equipped. All stats regarding prudence will drop, however. Oh, shit. Okay. You better stay calm, buddy. Wait, hold on. So it's a tool that can be equipped within 30 seconds of equipping it. Will die shortly thereafter. So it has to be used for at least 30 seconds. Okay, it's not escaping maximum clove counter of okay, attachment is like the primary one. Readjusts everyone to become righteous, no matter how wicked, evil, and arrogant they might be. Okay, So you lose the ability to think on your own. So Maxim, if Maxim keeps wearing it, okay, attachment is like the most, the best one, right? So beating the beast isn't really effective except with repression work. However, repression work does mean that you will die. So, that deal with continuous white damage until the solitude eventually fell off. Soul was gone, they could not move or do anything. Eventually, intellect loses all meaning as they forget how to even exist. Hey, I recommend returning that. Okay, control. Okay, the mission was clear though, so that's good to hear. Yay, nobody died this time. Woohoo! Yay! Hooray! Okay, see you next time. Yep. Still, like, is A like a fake name or something? Because what kind of name is A? A founder A has said this to me many a time. Each successful experiment makes you a better person. The greatness of this company was founded on multitudes of trials and hardships. Alright. Okay, OBS Studio is working. I'm going to increase my sound a bit, so you too shall become great. Each day the company is another small experiment towards shaping your life for the better. How has your day been? Well, of course it was fine. Let's spare the pleasantries, you know? Mentor, how has your life been? Excuse me, your answer surprised me. I have no knowledge of what it is like to live a horrible life. I'm afraid I cannot sincerely console you. Thanks. However, perk up just a little. Many things will change if you stay here. A simple metaphor, but the seed of a tree will not grow just anywhere. It requires fertile soil, the right temperature, and fresh water. However, most seeds fall on barren soil. For those malformed seeds stretching out their roots and sprouting, even small leaves are challenges full of pain. I cannot provide you with water or sunlight. However, I will do my best to tend to the soil. You did it again, and you did it flawlessly, too. I myself have a lot of work to do. If you look at my notebook, my to-do list is full. I know I can get through it. I should do my best like I always have. I'm slower than the others. I always have to check my list, or I'll miss something. That's why I have this notebook with me all the time. Can't leave my mistakes, you know? Carrying it for so long that it's almost worn out. It's been with me ever since I began working here as a separate of the control team. I know Lady Angela worries about me from time to time. I've got everything under control. I feel like this is the kind of life I've been yearning for ever since a long, long time ago. Maybe even before I was capable of thinking. It feels as if I've wished for the same thing before. Some other place that wasn't control team. Malkuth, finish the report, please. Sure thing, boss. I've got it right here on my list. I've turned it by the end of the day. Well, I should get going now. It's a pleasure talking to you. The guys here, they're all unstable, with the exception of me. It's especially bad for Malkuth. You know, it's having you. I can't complain though. It only makes it easier for me to control her. Alright. Complete 8 work processes and containment units under Lobotomy. Yep, yeah, let's expand it even more. Sure. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, game speed. Increase the flow of time. Highest level of what the fuck is an ordeal? Attachment. Depression. Attachment is good, right? Just calm down, do what we always do. Yeah. Extermination of a geometrical organ. So that's how we do that. Oh shit. Shit. Okay, attachment work is the best. Done. Attachment. There's a stark difference between a container being half full or... I don't care. Hey, so I hope you can actually give it back without dying. So next time get some more insight. Oh shit. Because it does white damage, right? So there's something in the records. We're going to have like someone with a high stuff. Okay, who messaged me on Discord, bro? Okay, cool. This might not be a good decision because Juliet could die from this. Oh, shit. Shit. Control. Yay! So I have like everything except the basic information. Cool. Old lady. Yeah, really creative name, man. Yeah, completed the workday. Woohoo! Yay! Yeah. How long has been since? 1 hour or so. This is a recording of the day we must never forget. The little angel is gnawing on her colleague's feet. I guess I'll do this one. As you were, there are numerous Julia would like to know more about you as a person. Someone take the initiative and attempt to approach you first. Terrifying. No, knowing who you are will not do anything to improve their odds. There are no regulations to prevent them from coming all the way to your office to interact with you face to face, unfortunately. Seems the one who set those rules in place do not consider situations like this. I suppose this may be a good opportunity for you to show them that you are generous and caring enough to have chit-chats with your subordinates. Words tend to travel faster than you think. It will not stop you from meeting with someone if there are employees who wish to visit you. But please keep in mind that you do not have to do everything they ask of you. Simply thank them for your... Tell them you hope that they will keep up the good work. That will benefit both parties, don't you think? You're still following me? What we need is a gesture of goodwill and nothing more. Not go overboard and listen to whatever nonsense they have to say. What if I want to? Give them a vending machine. Next, they will come knocking, demanding a bar. Expecting you to make the right decision. Okay. I'm in charge of the information team. I'll give you a proper greeting later. Planning to open up. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Okay, memory repository. Cool. Go list. Alright, that's good enough, I guess. Let Cedric in. Yep. Good. Stupendous. Okay, 7 guidelines. Okay, doesn't have an ego weapon. Insight, I guess. Oh. Okay. Insight. I'm not sure, like, what's up with this. Okay, maybe I feel like, just going to decrease that. Okay, that's fine. Instinct, I guess. Gone into panic. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I'm currently getting 2 people to suppress this one guy. Wow. Okay, 2 people just died. Okay, I'm sorry. Shit. Okay, bad work result. Okay, work damage is white. Okay, bro, I know you just saw like one of your. I know there are like 2 dead people on the ground, but like, seriously, bro, can you like stop overreacting? Just. No. Repression then? Oh. It's non-violent. Huh? Okay, shit. Can I just like okay, what the fuck is that? Okay, at least the Cork starts shooting at it, I guess. Julie's gone mad. Okay, where the fuck's Julie at? Julia! Just move here, bro. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay, there are a bunch of like dead people on the floor, bro. Okay, I'm trying to help, man. So stop moving. Please take care. Okay, Juliet's dead. Oh. Okay. Okay, hold on. Gauge just completely failed. Okay. Okay. Higher statistics, higher, different virtues, different stuff. Attacks. Okay, okay, everyone's panicking. Yeah, what do you mean everyone's dead? Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, everyone's either panicking or dead. Wait off. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Everyone there is dead. I believe everyone here is dead. Okay, man, this sucks, bro. Oh. Okay, everyone's dead, bro. Well, but anyways, probably a good time to end the stream, I guess. Anyways, bye everyone. See you in the next stream or something, I don't know, and bye.